It's a Wednesday. You're eating cereal. Your phone starts screaming, "Emergency alert. Congratulations. Cordyceps has entered its infects humans now era." You have about 24 hours before your city looks like a Home Depot had a fight with a mushroom farm. So let's talk about how not to die in the next day using nothing but The Last of Us as our syllabus. Every outbreak story starts the same way. Someone says, "I'm sure it's fine," right before it is extremely not fine. Sarah's neighbor in the game's opening did not survive the "let me just check on things" instinct. Neither will you. Rule 1. Trust the panic before you trust the official statement. Governments are slow to admit a fungus is turning people into furniture with teeth. By the time there's an official lockdown announcement, the outbreak is already several neighborhoods ahead of the news cycle. If you see people sprinting for no visible reason, a guy convulsing and then standing up wrong, or military trucks moving into your suburb like it's a Tuesday chore, that's your fire alarm. You don't wait for confirmation, you move. Rule 2. Grab the go bag, not the photo album. Joel lost everything by hesitating half a second too long. Your sentimental detour to grab a laptop charger is how you become a confirmed case instead of a confirmed survivor. Let's set up your survival toolkit. Cars are coffins with cup holders. The instant roads jam, a car becomes a metal box you can't escape from. If gridlock hits, ditch it and go on foot toward low-density, defensible terrain, not the highway everyone else had the same idea about. Light and noise are a dinner bell. Infected and desperate people key in on sound. No screaming, no honking, no blasting your apocalypse playlist. Whisper like you're in a library run by things that bite. Go vertical, not deep. Basements are dead ends with one exit. Second floors, rooftops, anywhere with multiple sightlines and an escape route, that's prime real estate. Ellie and Joel spend half the game clambering onto things for a reason. The buddy system isn't optional. Solo survivors in this universe have a shelf life measured in cutscenes. A second set of eyes means someone's watching your back while you're busy not dying from the front. Don't engage, ever, if you can avoid it. This isn't a game where you fight everything. Well, you technically can, but you'll burn through bandages you'll need later. Sneaking past danger beats winning a fight against it. Every fight, even the ones you win, costs you resources you can't get back overnight. You can't out-survive what you don't understand. Quick rundown of what's hunting you in Hour 1. Runners. Recently infected. Still fast, still basically human, still able to see you. Treat them like caffeinated strangers with poor impulse control. Avoidable if you're quiet and quick. Stalkers. Smarter, sneakier, ambush-prone. They've learned patience, which is the worst possible upgrade for a monster. Clickers. This is your Hour 1 nightmare fuel. Blind, echolocating, and extremely good at their one job. The good news? They're blind. The bad news? Everything else about them. Survival tip? If you hear that clicking sound, freeze. Don't run. Movement and noise are the only things they can detect. Bloaters. You will not meet one in the first 24 hours unless you have spectacularly bad luck. If you do, you already made several wrong turns. Just don't be near one. And humans. Here's the twist nobody wants to hear. In the first 24 hours, people are often more dangerous than the infected. Panic turns neighbors into looters, looters into raiders, and raiders into the reason Fedra checkpoints exist. Fungus doesn't negotiate, but it also doesn't lie to your face for your last bag of chips. People do both. You've survived the initial chaos. Now it's about outlasting the night and finding some version of stability. Find defensible shelter, not comfortable shelter. A boring, ugly building with one entrance beats a beautiful house with 6 windows. Comfort is a luxury Hour 1 doesn't offer. Barricade smart, not much. You want obstacles that slow things down and make noise if disturbed, not walls you can't get through yourself if you need to run. Ration like a firefly, not like a tourist. Whatever food and water you grabbed needs to last far longer than you think. Listen for the quarantine zones. In the world of the game, QZs are brutal, but they're organized brutality. Walls, rules, and a chance at tomorrow. In the first 24 hours, joining any organized group with structure beats improvising alone, even if that structure comes with curfews and an oppressive military presence. Structure equals survival odds. Sleep in shifts. The scariest hour is the one where everyone's asleep. Someone is always on watch. Always. Here's the thing about The Last of Us that people miss. It's not really a survival guide about fungus. It's a survival guide about people. Joel survives 20 years, not because he's the best fighter in Boston, but because he's paranoid, methodical, and treats every stranger as a potential threat and a potential ally, depending on what they do next. If there's one rule that covers Hour 1 through Hour 24, and every hour after that, it's this. Stay alert, stay quiet, stay together, and never, ever assume the worst part of the day has already happened. So, cereal's getting soggy, the world's ending, and now you know the playbook. Would you actually make it past Hour 1? Let me know in the comments. Smash that subscribe button before the spores get to it.